Biscuits and tea.
That's the bear. Its
Is
name
it-
is
oh,
Katya.
Yeah,
It's in,
bear in Danish zoo looking
it's in
majestic.
Pakistan. I think it. So it killed 2 kids.
What? What do you mean he killed two? He killed
Okay,
two
to be
kids
fair,
outside?
in a campsite. Like he was a wild bear. Katya was just doing bear things. Some people, I guess, got too close and he killed them. So they arrested the bear and sentenced it to life in prison in in a human prison.
No, they did not. That's not real.
Yeah, it was.
They
was
put
there
a,
for
they put a
15
bear
years
in a real
cell.
prison. So he's just walking around the yard like with the other serial killers.
I
There's
think
just
they
a
just left him
bear
in a cell.
walking
Bro.
around.
He's in a fucking 730.
He's in a-
What?
Was sentenced to life imprisonment in a strict penal colony in Kostanay, which houses 730 human inmates for 15 years. She lived off of food scraps from the prison's kitchen and stayed in a cell. That's insane.
What?
Oh, the prisoners liked her. Okay, I see. They built a
Dude,
statue
if I was a
in her
prisoner
honor.
and we had a pet bear, how great would that be?
I mean, that's. I would be worried for guards and like the one riot that happens. Like most prisons, when they have riots, are trouble. If a bear gets loose and there's a prison riot, it's like, what are we doing here? Okay, so she was released
We got a short little
in
history
2019.
on bond or
So a
what?
bear went to jail. You not seeing that? She was released in 2019, and then she was relocated to a small zoo in the north of
Served her
Kazakhstan.
time. Fucking served her time.
That's house
still
arrest
what
at the
bears
zoo. You have to finish in house arrest for the rest of the sentence.
So if that's jail for animals, then what's a fucking zoo? If we're sending all these animals to zoos and they're sitting in a cage, what's the difference?
Well, they're not in a cell. I think it was like she was just in a cell versus at least some grass, maybe some water, like something
still
a little
bad.
better. It's still
It's
not
bad.
ideal, but
Yeah, it's not ideal. I know. We're okay with it because we grew up with it.
I don't go to
It's
zoos.
not, probably.
They scare me, man.
Yeah.
They make me so depressed when I go now. Like when I was I miss when I was a kid and just was stupid as hell and I could just go look at the leopard or whatever, jumping around. Very cool. But then you start like thinking about, okay, this freaking leopard is in there 365 every day. And you have some stupid kids yelling and tapping on the glass at you every day. And it's like these animals are so fucking smart.
it's a two-way street though. Like it definitely sucks for the animals in there, but I know like the big reason for zoos is how much awareness they create for wildlife preservation. So then people see that, then they donate money, and then that money goes to like other leopards in the wild or in like sanctuaries to help them out.
I wonder what Stephanie would say about this.
We definitely should get her back in. Dr. Stephanie Schuttler. If you haven't checked out that podcast, do it because Tyler tries to convince her that he should have a pygmy
If that's
elephant.
not sorted, she cannot come back on until that is fixed.
Wait, did I just see a pigeon that got put in jail?
Yeah, there's a whole other list of things.
Oh, well, I mean,
Go
we
back
might as
up.
well our deal with pigeons. What happened?
Which is spy disguise.
Was it a spying? It was a spying. It was a. It was a pigeon.
Another
that was spying.
interesting clash with the law happened in 2015 in India when officers arrested a pigeon suspected of espionage. A boy found the bird in the Kashmir area at the border between India and Pakistan with a message in Urdu stamped on its body.
Yeah.
Followed by a Pakistani phone number. India took things very seriously, x-rayed the pigeon at a veterinarian hospital looking for other incriminating signs.
Oh my God.
When nothing came out of the investigation, the story became an internet meme. Oh, so they didn't arrest it.
I wish that I had that job. Like I could be that stupid and just
To arrest pigeons?
and like spend like tens of thousands of dollars on x-rays for this idea. It's like, dude, what the hell? Who's that guy? How much money he or she is making to do that stupid of a job? Like it's like someone high up too,
Oh, for sure. Well, yeah. I mean, it's the whole Pakistan India thing is also that's another fascinating thing. I mean, Tyler, you brought up Palestine and Israel before. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be impossible to try and understand everything that's going on there in 2 seconds right now. But any of those countries that have that type of stuff going on, they're going to be suspicious of a pigeon, of a cow walking across here, farm animals, anything's going to be used. And I guess when you think about it, if you've been fighting for as long as some of these countries have,
True.
you got to start getting creative, right?
I'm sure
How
they've
else are you
seen
gonna do it?
crazier things.
You see, I think it was Genghis Khan used to just set a bunch of bats on fire, these birds on fire, and then they would just like shoot them into, just like catapult them into these little villages, and then they would try to take like refuge in the people's roofs while they were on fire and just set everything on fire.
Yeah, I've got a book on that dude. Actually haven't. I only started the beginning. What an interesting. There's always that stat. You know that stat, or maybe you guys don't know, but
Yeah,
that
like a third of
everybody.
the world or something.
Yes, I don't know what the stat is. B, do you know who Genghis Khan is?
Yeah, he has a couple sauces at Mongolian barbecue.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
good.
Oh god, that's hilarious. Yeah, there's some stat, and we might as well look it up if we're here. But that he is, it's always getting debunked, and then they're saying no, well, actually, it's not true. That he essentially fathered basically everyone in Europe has Genghis Khan
Yeah,
blood. Nearly everybody.
it's
They did
awesome.
destroy a whole host of things, but